What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are here in PowerWash Simulator 2. And this is one of the most addictive and oddly satisfying games I think of all times. The original PowerWash Simulator was an awesome game, and now they have come out with a sequel here. It dropped today. You can find it on Xbox Game Pass, and that's where we got it from. And I'm really excited to get into this game. So here it is. We've got PowerWash services. We got our parking lot here. Here is our little blue truck. Yeah, take a look. PowerWash services. I guess we can ride around in this thing and go do jobs. Pretty exciting. We've got a little side door here. This is like a little workshop that we have. And then upstairs, this is our office. We got a big map here, and what is this? We got cats. Hey, it's Ulysses. He looks tired. Oh, look, we can pet him. That's kind of cool. All right, we got Bubbles. There's Bubbles. Bubbles is pretty cute. He looks kind of pissed off, honestly. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, Bubbles looks annoyed. Almost like if you keep petting him, he's going to try and kill you. So let's leave Bubbles alone. Who's this? We've got Squeak. Oh, Squeak's cute. He's playing with something on the carpet. Perhaps it's a spider. Good Lord. All right, we got an achievement. Per bonding. Wow. In the house, home base. Pet all the cats. Well, okay, we did. Nothing wrong with these cats. Let's take a look here. It's Squeak. Oh, he looks cute. He really doesn't want to have anything to do with us. Oh, God. Look, there's that spider again. Let's get the hell out of here before we get killed by a spider. All right, here's our map. It says access story jobs via the county map in the upstairs office of the home base. Removals van. I guess we have a job there, and here's all the areas of the map. It's Caldera County, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead to our first job. I mean, I don't know what the hell we're waiting for. Oh, we've got an achievement, geo-crashing. In the home base, select a job using the map. That's pretty cool. So already we've got 2 achievements. I mean, we are making some progress here. Harper Shaw is texting us.
Great news. You're fully moved in, and the removals van moved to the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble, despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says not to worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you.
All right, here we go. This is awesome. This is beautiful. Look at the detail here on this van. Look at this dirt. It actually looks like a huge brownie. It's kind of making me hungry, I'm not going to lie. And this is Jessica's Antiques and Collectibles van, and boy, this thing is dirty. I mean, I don't know how a van like this gets that dirty. I mean, it is wild. It must have fallen in a river or something. Maybe they fished it out from the bottom of some lake, but we have got our work cut out for us. And, I mean, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right to work. Looks like we got some ladders laying around. We can get on top. I'm assuming we're going to have to clean the roof as well. Let's go ahead and put a ladder here, and let's go up top. Oh, here we are. We're on the roof. And oh yeah, I mean, this is just awesome. This game is probably one of the most satisfying games that I think I've ever played, and I don't even know why. You know, if you tell people, hey, you know, I'm playing a PowerWash Simulator game, they kind of look at you crazy, especially people that aren't really into video games. They're like, what you mean you're simulating power washing stuff? Why would you do that? And they have no idea how satisfying this is. This is absolutely awesome. We can change our nozzle around. Now this thing, boy, this thing cuts through the dirt, I tell you, but it's just such a small stream. This is the biggest stream, but as you can tell, if you kind of go around and wash with it, it doesn't get all the dirt off. Kind of a medium, you know, in between is this green nozzle. This thing is getting things really, really clean. And then of course you have the yellow nozzle, which is a little bit closer to the red nozzle that is just a little bit smaller. Looks like we do have another sprayer. Same kind of nozzles, white, yellow, green, red. And this thing, I mean, it's kind of performing the same way as the other one. Although it does seem to be getting this dirt off a little bit better. We do have an extension, so that's going to help us because this is a pretty tall truck here. And I tell you what, I think what we're going to do, let's see if we have, oh, there it is. There it is. That's it. We've got the soap. Now, I believe this costs money as we use it, but we don't have any money right now, so I think this is free. And we'll learn about this more as the game and the series goes on. This will be kind of a short series here on the channel. I don't know how many of these videos I'm going to do. It kind of depends on how well this first video does and how many jobs there are and, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you want to see this series continue, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified of all the content coming out, and leave your comments down below. Let me know if you want this series to continue. Let me know if you're playing this game. Let me know if you're excited for the game. Let me know if you're not playing the game and you just want to watch somebody play the game, because I'll do that for you. Yeah, pretty cool. This soap thing is pretty cool. So we're going to spray it on these dirty areas, and then let's go ahead and switch back to our regular nozzle, and we are going to just get all of this soap off of here. We'll try not to fall off the roof of the truck. I mean, we're likely to break a leg if we were to fall off of here, I'm sure. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants a broken leg here while we're washing the top of this van. Oh yeah, this soap works awesome. I mean, the dirt is coming right off. And check it out, the sunlight, I mean, everything about this game. You can see the little imperfections in the hood of the van. I mean, that is absolutely incredible. The game is so much better looking than the last one. I mean, and everything around here is just beautiful. It's really, really great. I'm glad this game came out. I've been looking forward to it for a little while now, and only because it is one of the most addictive games. Oh, there we go. We are done the roof. And again, I just, you know, you don't know why. It's just extremely satisfying. All right, we got to get this ladder out of here. Come on. All right, well, we're just going to put the ladder over here for now so that we can get this truck cleaned here. And boy, this, I tell you what, we might not need the soap. Look at this thing go. I mean, we are really, really doing a good job here on this truck so far. Let's switch it to go this way, and we'll just kind of go up and down. Got the extender on so we can reach all the way up to the top. And we can also change the width of the nozzles. It's showing us there on the screen, and we already went over that, just the different nozzles that we have and the width of the water. And I'll tell you what, Jessica's Antiques and Collectibles, they are going to be really happy with the job that we've done here. When we are all done, this thing is going to be absolutely beautiful. I have no doubt. Oh yeah, this is just great. Yeah, it's just really great detail here in this game so far. And as we finish washing certain areas of this van, they are clicking blue. It just tells us that we're done with that section. And then we get a nice little ding tone. There we go. There's one right there. We can look at a list of things that we have to do. This is a list of all the places on the van that we have to clean, and then once they're done, they will be removed from this list. You can hide the ones that have already been cleaned. So far, we've earned $13 out of 200, but we still have a lot of work left to do. And I think we're going to start attacking this van strategically in little pieces here. We're going to do this side, and then as soon as this side is done, then we'll move on to the tires. We'll kind of work from top to bottom, side to side, And let's get over here. There we go. There's the side, the door, everything is done there. Let's do this little footrest here. Kind of get around the back. And you can get down below like this and get all of this dirt that's underneath, which is really cool. We're kind of in a really crouched down place. There we go. Well, we are ticking these items off of this list as we use this power washer. This is super satisfying. If you don't have this game, I'm just going to say it right now. I've only been playing for about 5 minutes, but go get it. This thing's awesome. And especially if you have Xbox Game Pass, it's free. I mean, that's a bargain. All right, let's get this tire here for a second. Get all the dirt off of it. And there we go. All right, standing back up. Now this window is not coming clean. We are going to have to use something else to get this thing clean. We can either use a different nozzle kind of width, but I'm thinking that we just use a little soap. Soap seems to be the magic key here. And let's use some soap on this mirror too. And we'll probably have to use some soap here on the front. Oh yeah, look, once you put the soap on and come hit it with the water again, it's it. The dirt's gone. There we go. Side mirror done. So it looks pretty much like the side of the truck is done, or the side of the van is done. So I tell you what, let's just kind of move on to the front here, and let's get it done. We're going to start with some soap. Oh yeah. This is extremely satisfying. All right, covering up the front here. Let's get underneath, top of the windshield too. And we'll just get this all over the windshield. We'll come down like this. This is super cool. Now we're going to have to get the top of the... Oh, look at this. We can jump on these boxes and the little step stool. That is awesome. And that way we can get up top here. Alright, the front is all foamed up. Oh, this is great. Wow. Just side to side, getting all this stuff off of there. How cool is this? And this van looks 100 times better than it did just a few minutes ago. There we go. That little front panel's done. And let's just move on to the side here. All right, we're gonna go with some more soap. Let's soap up these wheels. And let's just go across the top of the truck here. We are gonna work from top to bottom, getting everything nice and clean. And then we're gonna go inside the back. We gotta clean the inside of the back, and this is pretty exciting. I'm always curious to see what other jobs are going to come available. In the first Power Washing Simulator game, there were some really cool jobs to do, and then they released a bunch of DLC content that was just super satisfying. Alright, here we go. Let's get that mirror nice and lathered up. And we'll kind of have to figure out as we go along how much it's going to cost us, if anything, to use this soap, because I know you have to buy more soap. And there's different tools and stuff and foam cannons. But right now, I mean, it's not costing us anything. And it does seem like a very easy way to get this thing clean. Yeah, let's get some soap all up under here. I mean, this thing's awesome. All right, let's clean it off. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's just so satisfying. Look at us go. This is just great. I mean, Jessica is going to be really, really happy with us. She might even give us a discount at her shop. I mean, who the hell knows? I mean, she's paying us $200. We'll be done in just a second. I mean, we're, you know, even if this took us an hour, we're making $200 an hour. That's pretty good. All right, there we go. The side is done. Let's get this bottom panel. We got the trim there. We got the hubcap, we got the fender. Let's kind of get down and get underneath of the fender here. Let's get the tires. There we go, tires done. And let's get under here. There we go, that's all done. Make sure we get this step thing, that's done. We get this tire. There we go, that's done. We'll try and get underneath of this wheel well here. There's a lot of dirt going on over there. There we go. All right, that's it. I mean, the side's done, the front's done, the roof is done. Look at this thing, it is awesome. And the only thing we have to do now is get inside here. Now let's go ahead and move this ladder out of the way again. Oh, no, no. Come on. I mean, I just wish there was a way to just drop it on the ground, but every time you try and drop it, it goes right back there. All right, let's just put it there for right now. And let's do the back here. Now we're probably going to do this part without soap. I mean, it's working pretty well for us. Get down and get all underneath of here. And now let's go up and around. There we go. Frame is done. Let's get this side. There we go. This is great. We are just knocking them off piece by piece. And I think that's all the outside of the back. Let's hop on in. Woo, there we go. Yeah, let's knock out this door here. Now it is a little wonky kind of doing the roof or anything where you're looking like straight up, but we do have free aim mode, which like this, we can just, you know, clean it like this. It's a little less wonky when you do it like this. I'm just going to use this for like the roofs and stuff like that where it's just a little bit weird. All right, let's get this light here. Yeah, it's pretty awkward just kind of moving this around and doing the roof, but yeah, we're just going to have to do it and deal with it. I've heard some people say they get motion sickness playing this, and I can see why when you have to do a roof like this. I mean, it is back and forth and back and forth. It does kind of make you a little bit dizzy. Yeah, here we go. Just let's get this light real quick. Knock that out. There we are. Now you can also change the settings for the sensitivity for the X and Y axis. I did turn it down a little bit, and it's helping for me to sort of stay focused and keep this sprayer pointed where I need it to be pointed. All right, let's try and finish up this roof here. There we go. Roof is done. Now you can also jump too, so if we jump we can kind of get some of these areas that are kind of up and to the rear. That way we don't have to grab the step stool and bring the step stool in here. Alright, working from top to bottom. Let's go ahead and do this wall now and make sure we get all the way down here. Oh, let's just go right across the center. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, this thing, I think maybe one of the reasons it's so satisfying is because it really allows you to like tackle things in sections. And if you're one of those people that kind of plans like that, it is really awesome. But it also allows you kind of the freedom to just kind of like, you know, do it all messy like. The choice is yours. You can power wash however you want. This game is not going to punish you for it. Alright, let's go along the bottom here and just start knocking this section out. We're going to be done this side wall here in just a second. There it is. Side wall is completed. Let's go ahead and complete this front thing, and we are almost done this job. $200 we're going to earn because of this. There we go, that part's done. And let's work on this wall over here. Now we're gonna leave the floor for last. Yeah, look at this, we're just walking back and forth. This is awesome. There we go. Now let's try and go up and down. That is pretty satisfying as well. Oh yeah. Look, I mean, look at how good we're doing. We are a power washing expert. And I can't wait to take this company from the ground floor up to being the best power washing company in this town. And I don't know what the town's name is, like Mucksville or something like that. I don't know. But we want to be the best, and we're working our way to doing that, starting with job number 1 here. Jessica's little auction van or collectible shop van, whatever the hell it is. She's giving us $200 for the job, which is great. All right, we'll just walk up and back, and we are almost done this thing. All right, here we go, finishing up the floor. Boy, we are almost done this job. There we go. Floor is done. So I think the inside's done. We got a hubcap, the roller shutter door, the shutter barrel, and the shutter rail, and a wheel arch. Okay, fine. There we go. There's the rail. That's it to get this kind of rolly door. There we go. All that is done. How about that hubcap? Where's that at? Here it is. Oh, it's got a little target over it. That's pretty cool. There we go. That's done. Let's get this inside of this fender. And I think that might be the last thing we have to do. All right, the job's complete. That is awesome. Jessica's Antiques and Collectibles. This thing is so cool. Let's go ahead and finish the job and get our money. And there it is. The little time lapse of us getting this thing done, and that is pretty cool. Jessica is really, really going to appreciate this, and she's going to pay us our $200, and I don't know. She might have more work for us later on. Wishy. Jess is enthralled by her sparkling removals van. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture that she comes across, so keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. It's all pre-restoration stuff, so pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Told you it would all come together. Cash earnings now $200. We got a power wash point bonus of 20. So in the bank right now, we got 60 power wash points. I'm assuming we can use that to buy stuff, and we have $200. All right, we got our next job. It's a public facility, Equinox Boulevard in Detergento.
Yeah, welcome to the town of Detergento, where the past meets the future to manifest a present that we can all live with. A thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleague to do a deep dive inventory on our public facilities. We found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003, but then almost immediately forgotten about and assumed to be a bench. The whole thing is just pure Detergento.
All right. Well, let's go there and let's start the job. All right, here it is. Looks like a pretty simple job. Let's start getting this dirt away. All right, we got some sort of sign, some sort of like they said it was a bench, or what they thought was a bench. Maybe it's a bench with the advertisements on it. Who knows? Let's see. It's a roof sign. You can see in the upper left-hand corner, it kind of shows you what you're cleaning as you're cleaning it. And this is a roof sign. This is a roof. I'm kind of wondering if there's a building in there. Like maybe there's a building underground or something. I don't know. Let's just keep cleaning. We'll see what happens. All right, we got the top of this thing, but we got to get underneath like this. Yeah, there we go. That's the way to do it. We'll just try and keep going around here, making some progress. All right, we're almost done the underneath here, and then we should be done the top of this bench thing, or whatever the hell it is. And whatever it is, it says open, so I don't know, maybe it's like a restaurant or something. Who the hell knows? There we go, top's done. Let's go ahead and get this sign thing all done. Let's just walk around and do this. There we go. That is done. Now we just need to do this area here. We'll start with the outside and work our way in. Just kind of walking around cleaning this stuff up. Yeah, this is definitely satisfying right here. And I tell you what, the people that knock this game have never played it. And that is a fact. You're not going to play this game and then knock it. Because it is really, really satisfying, I gotta tell you. Yep, just back and forth. That's all we're doing. We're going to be done this in no time. And I think this job is going to pay us like $400, which is really great. It's double what the last one was. And I don't know at what point we're going to be upgrading our equipment and buying new stuff. Hopefully we can look into that as soon as this job is done. We'll have $600. I don't know if we'll be able to afford a new washer. We certainly don't need to upgrade right now. Everything we have is working. But there are some pretty cool upgrades that we can buy, and we are going to be getting into that throughout this series. Alright, we're almost done half of this. Just kind of walk back and forth and get all this grime off of here. And we're going to make ourselves a $400 profit. Now we could use the soap here, but this is coming off pretty easily with this power washer. I do have the extension on, and that does make it a little bit more forceful, but that's okay. Alright, here we go. We are coming to the end of this job. Alright, just a couple little touch-ups here. There we go. I think... Oh my god. Look at this. What the hell is that? This thing is absolutely nasty. Good lord. What the hell's under the ground there? I mean, it looks like it's covered in poo. Alright, let's start knocking this grime. Oh boy, this grime is tough. Oh man. We're gonna need our soap. This is not coming clean very easily. Yep, it's soap time. Let's just soap up the side of this. We'll do one side at a time. Alright, we'll just make sure we get all the little nooks and crannies. Oh, gosh, what happened? It all just disappeared. Oh, crap. I guess we gotta reapply it. I think I put it on the soap and I accidentally deleted it. Whoops! Oh, I just did it again. Crap. I gotta stop hitting these buttons randomly. Alright, let's just go side to side here a little bit. This is actually a perfect time for free mode. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. There's the free mode. As we just cover this thing in soap. And yeah, we're going to have to get up close and personal. Let's get back behind this little light thing. And make sure there's a bunch of soap back there. We got to get this whole doorway, door jamb thing. Alright, there we go. Looks like this is all covered in suds. And now let's wash it all off. This is awesome. Uh-oh, we got a text or something. PowerWash Services. We're camped out in the middle of nowhere in one heap of filthy trouble. Can you help? Alright. Well, looks like that's our next job, is this, the camping people. Okay, it's fine. We can help them out. I mean, I don't know exactly what they want us to do. They're camping. Maybe their tent got muddy. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to speculate. Now, if you want to speculate, in the comments down below, you can speculate. But I'm not going to do it. Oh, yeah, WC. It's a water closet. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And let's get this light fixture. There we go. Alright, there we go. I think this side is done. And yeah, let's get back to our soap here. Alright, let's just get this whole section here. Just this whole end cap kind of section. We'll foam it all up and then we will just blow the crap out of this foam and soap and get it off of there along with all the grime. Alright, there we go. Looks like this side is ready to go. Let's get that soap off. Look, this thing is so pretty. That is a really pretty red color. I gotta tell you, underneath all this crap, this thing is painted really, really well. Alright, here we go. Just getting done this side. Alright, I think, gosh, yeah, we're almost done this little end cap. There we go. We've done that wall. And there we go. Alright, I don't think there's anything left to do here on this side. We got 2 more sides to do. And I'm kind of glad that you start this game with this like foam cannon thing. I cannot remember in PowerWash Simulator 1 whether or not you kind of started with this or whether you had to do some little jobs and kind of work your way up and buy this thing. But it's definitely an improvement over the last version of this game, and that is for sure. Alright, let's get these little nooks and crannies here. Oh, little nook and cranny back here. Alright, there we go. Let's get this soap off of here. Alright, we got this poster. Driving me barking. Here we wolf again. Okay. Judging by that, I'm guessing it is a movie about dogs. Alright, back to the soap. For this job, the regular sprayer just isn't doing it. Now you can put on one of your littler ones and it'll be fine, but I don't really want to use a little tiny one up close. I'd rather just use what we got going on right now. Alright, we are almost done foaming up this side here. And oh god, I did it again. I keep hitting this button to change the nozzle, and I tell you what, I'm accidentally kind of deleting the foam spray that I've worked so hard to put on. Alright, let's just kind of put a border around this. There we go. Alright, tell you what, let's just try and get this little end cap first. And that way it'll leave room for the other side here. Alright, there we go. It's along the bottom. And there it is. We are done that one. And let's kind of go along the bottom here. Get all this stuff cleaned. Alright, we are coming to the end of this job for sure. Just a couple more rows here. And this thing is going to be good to go. Alright, here we go. Basically one more little strip to do here. And there it is. I think we're all the way done. Let's see, it's telling us we're not done yet. Oh, okay, I see. Gotta get all these little bits and bobs in the seams of the door frames. We must be forgetting something. Now you can hit the right stick button. It will show you all the dirt that you missed. Oh gosh, right here on the thing. There we go. Oh, and now the door open. Oh my god. Look at this. This is disgusting. Who the hell lives like this? This is absolutely disgusting. There's green. I don't even know what that is. Like nuclear waste in here. Holy crap. Oh boy, you can get into this toilet here. And let's just start blasting this thing away. That is disgusting. I mean, at some point, you don't want to save this old toilet seat. Might go to the hardware store and just buy a whole brand new one. Alright, I gotta tell you, this dirt's really hard to get off, even with this blaster here with the extension on. Still leaving stuff, you can see it. So I think once again, smart thing to do. Let's go ahead with the old foam cannon and get this thing soaked up. The soap is you know, kind of getting in there to the dirt particles, loosening everything up. Alright, we'll just kind of tackle this one little bit at a time. Alright, let's kind of get this area here. We'll just go into like free mode or whatever. We'll toggle the camera off and we'll just try and fill in this roof thing best we can. Now, I don't know how long these videos are going to be. I don't even know how many episodes I'm going to do. It kind of really depends on how this episode does, and I don't really know. I don't know how many I'm going to do. I don't know how often they're going to come out on the channel. It might be once a week, might be twice a week, it might be 3 times a week. I don't know. I'd really like to, play along in this game and figure out like what kinds of stuff we have to be cleaning every job. I mean, this game is awesome. All right, looks like we got like a hair dryer thing over here. Let's make sure we get all of this grime and dirt covered up with our foam cannon. Now we gotta get up top here. All right, I guess that works if you just kind of jump it all around. All right, toilet's ready to go. Let's just get this nasty ass sink here. Make sure that thing's ready to go. We'll crouch down here. All right, we gotta get this extension thing off here. It's kind of messing stuff up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's get this inside the sink here. We'll just walk around this way. We'll hit it from this side. I tell you what, this place has never looked so clean. And when people are in here, oh no, I did it again. I hit the button and all the soap disappeared. Son of a bitch. That is super frustrating. Yeah, it definitely works better with the soap. Going over with the soap first and then hitting it with the power washer on the back end. Definitely the way to go here in Power Washing Simulator 2. And we'll just have to figure out how much soap I'm using and whether or not we're going to have to buy more at some point. All right, let's get this top section finished here. Oh God, there's a moth or a butterfly in here. Jeez, oh whiz. Tell you what, this bathroom thing is creeping me out. We have got to get this done and get the hell out of here. Look, we got toilet paper here we got to clean. Look at this. Paper towels, toilet paper, I don't know what that is. Get the piping. Man, this game is really detailed. I'll tell you what. Thank God we're wearing this hazmat suit. Who knows what kind of diseases are in here. I mean, we are going to have to take a big old shower when we're done this, I got to tell you. All right, we got a little air conditioner. Let's go ahead and get this thing all soaped up. Don't want to leave anything dirty. God knows. This is a petri dish of germs and all kinds of crazy stuff, diseases. E. coli, Ebola, whatever it is, it's in here. All right, let's get this top section finished off here. Let's finish off this roof. There we go. The roof is done. We got another little light fixture here. Tell you what, it's looking pretty good. Gotta say, we are doing a pretty good job here, and we are earning our money, and that is for sure. Oh, there's a changing table. Oh my God. Oh, don't put a baby on there. Good Lord. Look at this. This is just nasty. All right, soap time. And let's hop up here. There we go. We'll just hop up on the changing table. We'll get the tops of this. And there, we can get the top of the little air conditioning thing too. There we go. Air conditioning vent is cleaned. Get the top of the changing table all washed off. Now I'm assuming we're going to have to get underneath of this table thing too. Oh yeah, let's get all underneath of here. Put some soap on this. I tell you what, I mean, it really does help to use the soap. I mean, just using the power washer on a mess like this, it's not really doing much. You gotta get it all soaked up and then spray it off with the water. There we go. Changing table is done. All right, switching back to the water. Get all the soap off of the walls. There we go. Bam! Look at that. Progress. Oh boy, this is super satisfying. There we go. Big section of wall completed there. Then we're not going to do the floor yet. Let's tackle this side of the room. Hit it with the old soap. Oh, we got a little hand dryer over here too. We got to get this thing. And we got to get the top of it. Let's hop up on the toilet. Ugh, God, don't fall in. Jeez, a whiz. There we go. Spreading all that soap to get the rest of the sink, side of this mirror. And looks like this is a little trash can thing. We'll get this. All right, back to the old water. Get that mirror. Mirror's done. Let's get that sink. Oh my gosh, it's like It's like silver almost. Alright, there we go. Sink's done. And let's finish up these walls. Get this hair dryer done. Or not hair dryer, it's a hand dryer. Geez, you don't want to put your head under that thing. Although some people would. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, go for it. You do you. There we go. Hand dryer done. Little trash can done. Let's finish off this section of wall. Get that toilet paper all done. The piping's all done. Alright, that wall's done. Let's go ahead and switch back to the soap. Oh boy, we gotta get behind the toilet. I mean, that's where all the pee is. It's been crusted up in here for years, I'm sure. Alright, that wall's done. Let's get this wall finished up here. There we go. Get the inside of the toilet. Boy, this thing looks brand new. Alright, lowering down the toilet seat. Oh boy, there is just some markings on the wall. There we go, that's all done. Get this railing. And let's hit this toilet seat with the soap. There it is. And now let's go back and hit it with the water. Toilet seat is done. This pipe is done. And we're almost ready to start working on this floor. And that is the last thing that we're going to need to do. And we are going to be done this job. Alright, soap is applied. Let's just rinse all this stuff off. Alright, outer edge of the floor is done. There we go. Main floor is done. And I guess the door frame is the only thing left to do, right? Alright, it says we still have to get the changing table unit. I thought we got that, but let's hit it again. Oh, there we go. We got it. I guess we missed a couple pieces of dirt. Now we can hit the button here and show us where the dirt is. And oh, there it is, right there. There we go. Job is complete. Look at this. This thing is so cool. It is a nice big hidden water closet, and now it is beautiful and clean and restored. People can come in here and do their business. And yeah, they can wash their hands, dry their hands, and that's it. We have restored this thing. The job is complete. Let's go ahead and finish the job. Sweet little time lapse, and we are complete. Look, there's us cleaning the inside. Pretty awesome. All right, rinsing. You'll be delayed to learn that the public facilities kinetic sensors have been updated and it's been successfully reintegrated into our public convenience network just in time for our upcoming Equinox Festival. I can state with confidence that you'll be hearing from us again, Tessa. Well, thank you, Tessa. She's paid us $400. We got 30 PowerWash points. Our bank account balance 157 PowerWash points and $600 in the bank. Yep, back at the home base here. We have another job here, and this is a campsite. It's the Great River Campground Power Falls, and that is going to be coming up in the next episode. And also in the next episode, we are going to upgrade our equipment. We have got some tools that we can buy. Now, we can't afford one of these bigger power washers yet, but we are working our way there. Perhaps we could buy some little nozzles for our current equipment. We can even afford this thing, the Swirl Force Surf Ace. Ideal for washing flat surfaces. I mean, look at this thing. Probably good for floors and ceilings and stuff like that, making it a little bit easier. And in the next episode, we are going to get into upgrading our equipment, and we will see what other trouble we can get into here in this town in Caldera County. And I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for spending your time with me. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification so you're notified of all the content coming out. Hit that like button, even if you don't like the video. You got to hit it. It's part of the YouTube rules. And leave your comments down below. Doesn't even matter what you say. But most importantly, I want to thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next video.